So hello my family, welcome and welcome. Actually it is another fantastic time. I've seen it is good, at least we come out and share. And once you see me actually doing this kind of video, just know that there is something that is cooking, and there is something that is very serious that gonna want to happen. Yeah, so let me take this chance as I wait for you to greet you in advance. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, because in other parts it is still in the morning, in the other parts it is still in the evening, in other parts, So we want to share this information, and I want to share it with you, my people, because you're good people to me. Yeah, actually, I can't see. Yeah, Turbo Vanille, welcome and welcome. Welcome and welcome. Welcome and welcome, actually, as we are waiting for others to join. Yeah. So we have Turbo Vanille in the house. Yeah, welcome. So, there's a list that these are the following people who gonna be arrested. And I'll be saying why they should be arrested, because we are not afraid of anyone, because when people are there to intimidate other people, when people are there to just, fake the lives of other people, when people are there to take advantage of other people, when people are there, to do wrong things, just because maybe they think, just because having money is everything, law is always there, and law is always there for everyone, So David Jr. is one of the first person to be arrested, is on the list, followed by Congress Dad is also on the list, and Congress Mom, because usually say you should play as a pillar to always advise, to always advise your family in a good way, but you are failing. So also you are on the list, because you are a pastor, Congress Dad is a pastor, and your children are there manipulating other people in the village. So you are also in the list. So now, let me start it like this. It is not a joke. It is a very serious matter that's going to be addressed. Dave Jr., wherever you're watching this video from, just know that people are not fools. People are watching you and watching you and watching you. And you remember I came out and said very clearly, I said, what you're trying to do should stop. What you're trying to do is not a good thing. Others thought maybe I was joking. Others thought maybe Max 1 was so negative. I'm not negative. I usually see things from far. From very far. One of the reasons why David Jr. should be arrested is that he went, actually, convinced this drunkard family, the way they call it drunkard family, the dad to Matiko, to that family, that David Jr. now has took the wife. You remember, I did a video and showed you everything. Now I'm going so deep. I'm not going deep into details to share with you what is happening right now in this village. That land that I told you that this young man bought, they were together with his dad, and they can never be, because they're together with the dad, even Congrats mom knows very well what is happening. So they are together in this. Imagine, I'll be his third time arrested. Very true. Vanille, it is a very correct thing that you're gonna be done, So what I want to ask in a very, in just a good way, a land that is supposed, 70 by 70. 70 by 70, is a land that is almost a full plot, because a full plot is 100 by 100. Now, this family sold this land to these people, 70 by 70. And the agreement was, this family was to give out, a thousand US dollars, $1,000, which is very cheap. Actually, $1,000 is almost, around eight 80,000. 80,000. Let me say 80,000 or 90,000. Imagine a plot of land that for them, when they are selling worth 6,000 US dollars, 7,000 US dollars, 8,000 US dollars. But because they are taking advantage of this vulnerable family, that is why you see 70 by 70 plot of land. They can buy it by 1,000 US dollars. And making things worse, they have not even paid even a half of the amount to this family. They have only paid 12,000. 12,000 is equivalent to 100 US dollars. 100 US dollars. Sometimes I usually say, even if you see someone, even if you are seeing someone that is not upright upstairs, don't take advantage of that person. Don't take advantage of that person, because karma is real. And when God will say that it is your time to be punished, you will be punished very severely. Now, the question that I want to ask David Jr. plus Congress Dad plus the entire family is that, do you think what you're trying to do is a rightful thing? Even if we go to the courts, even if now we say we are ganging up now so that justice can be done, you will be arrested. And you'll be arrested. And let me ask, what is a hundred US dollars in a plot of land? That family has got children. That family has got children. They are growing, innocent children. Why is Congress Dad being a pastor, building a very big church? Building a very big church. Yeah, verbal diction, thank you so much. Welcome. Yeah, we are in and we are continuing. Congress Dad is building a very big church in the village through the donations of innocent people, through donations of innocent well-wishers, thinking that they are good people, thinking that those people can be trusted, thinking that when you are, let us now support this family so that they can bring light to the village. But in the real sense of camera, they are doing darkness. They are the one preaching evilness in our village here. Because why am I saying that? And don't quote me very wrong, because in a good way, let us write this. Let us agree. Let us do this analysis together. Someone knows very well that this family is a drunkard family. The dad is a drunkard, the mom is a drunkard, his son is a drunkard, plus his wife is a drunkard. Now they are taking advantage, of going to take a 70 by 70 plot of land, paying 12,000 Kenyan shillings, a plot of land that they were supposed to pay almost 100,000 Kenyan shillings. And you remember, David Jr. came out and said, immediately when he left that home, because maybe he knew that they had put the liquor, they had put the illegal liquor in that house, in that home. The police entered that home. Ask yourself, why did the police enter that home? Because they wanted maybe someone to be arrested so that later they can go to the rescue of paying maybe 10,000 shillings. Because Congress Dad gave that old man 10,000 Kenyan shillings to go and bail, out what they had already instigated, what they had already done. Who does that as a pastor in the village? Who does that? It is a very disgustful thing that sometimes when I see such things, I usually say, what is wrong with this? What is wrong? I saw glimpse of that church. It is roofed now. Yeah, it is roofed. Actually, it is roofed. It is a reality because we are not here to fake stories. We don't hate anyone. But where we see things are not well done, we have to come out and say, no, this one, we should end this. This one is not a good thing. You know? For instance, we are here now to bring justice to this family because the agreement that they had was for them to pay 1,000 US dollars, you know, but they have gone and paid 12,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah? They are owing that family, and you can see the kind of pain the Juni is causing to that family. But I'll coming out and I'll be telling you the reasons to why the Junior is doing all this to that family, sidelining the man and trying to protect the woman, because I'll be coming there. But before there, let me at least finish what I want to speak about this land. You know, Dave Jr., you should return those 12,000 Kenyan shillings that you gave to that, because there is no land that costs 12,000 Kenyan shillings. No land. There's no land. You know, there's no land. And that is why I told you, this family is just taking the vulnerable's property in a very peanut way. In a very peanut way. And that is why you see even Congress that was so happy to show the world that now in this village we own very big, we have many lands. But how are they buying these lands? You can see now they are being exposed. This is how they are buying this land. Forever humble. Thank you so much, Mambo. Welcome, my brother. This is how they are buying this land. They are taking advantage of the drunkard people in the village, just because they're gonna be giving them 1,000, 2,000, 500, 10,000, and after there, they'll be now filing a case that you don't owe us, we owe you, and this and this and this and this. A lot of drama. God never sleeps, and that is why he has said, let me use this family to expose this family the way it is buying lands in this village. So one thing, the first mistake that you have, David Jr., that's gonna take you in, is you buying, I guess the people in the village don't watch Nyabuhanse reaction to get the gist. They think we are negative. They think we hate them. They think maybe we have nothing to say. But they don't know that we are the light of this village. They don't know. They don't know. I wish they could open eyes at least and not take hate. Take hate aside and let them use wisdom and see the reality out of what we are saying. I think valediction, this will be the best thing that people could be using. But because they usually come out and say those are negative people, they are jealousy, they are greedy, they don't want, because they are not developing, and that is why they are doing this and this and this. It is better, me Maxon, to remain the way I am, rather than doing this kind of shit, this kind of rubbish. Because this rubbish, this evil, this is now manipulating people. This now, taking innocent people's property for your own. Is very disgusting. So the first mistake that you have, David Jr., with your dad and plus your whole family, the entire family, is now you are grabbing the land and threatening this innocent man, because now you are threatening him. But I'm daring you now, Mr. David Jr. Failure to complete the money. Thinking that because he's a drunkard, you just intimidate him. Becky, welcome. Hi. Welcome so much. Welcome. Thinking that because he's a drunkard, you'll take advantage of him because maybe you went to school, he never went to school. We are here now watching, and our eyes are on you. Advise your dad, advise yourself before things get worse. Because now We want justice for this family. And I'm telling you the truth. We want justice for this family. We are now going to get the roots of all the things that you've been doing to that family. And I promise you, we are going to expose you. We are going to expose you, and we shall expose you very badly. If this is the character that you're trying to portray, trying you not to cover yourselves innocently, but out here you're doing negative. You're doing negative of what you're trying to do on camera. Who does that? Who does that? Okay, let me leave that. That was about the land. And we've seen they've took that land illegally. They are calling that land theirs. And, you know, I don't blame this family because they are not learned, maybe. And maybe they think, maybe they can trust these people, you know, because this is the second land that these people are buying from them. They bought 50 by 50, a plot of land. They bought 50 by 50, a plot of land from them at 70,000. Imagine 70,000. 70,000 buying a plot of land. 70,000. While others, like, for instance, now let us write this thing, you know. Let us write this thing and let us see the truth out of it. Let us see the truth out of it. Let us reason as people who cares for each other. Now let me ask, when Jamaican grandma came to buy land in this village, when she came to buy land in this village, she was told to buy a land worth more than $1 million. Million Kenyan shilling. More than $1 million Kenyan shillings. More than $1 million Kenyan shillings. In this, you know, they're just neighbors with this family that I'm talking about. There's no difference. You know, they're just coming from the same area, neighbors. So, if Jamaican grandma bought a land worth 1 million, how can this family buy a land that costs 70,000 Kenyan shillings? That is the question that I want to ask. Because this is why you see, and I'm telling you, these people are using people in a very negative way. Alex. These people are using innocent people very wrongly because they used Jamaican grandma. That land was worth 1 million. And even Mara said it on camera. The receipts are there. If I'm lying, the way this bastard Alex, I'm seeing him coming here, thinking that this just, you know, normal things just like normal. We are not now, you know, jokes aside, we are now serious on the matters, you know. It is time now we end this on stupidity in this village. Because when I came out and said, Jeff Jr., stop what you're doing to that family, people thought I was lying. It is good. My brothers also, you know, they have gone out so that to seek and see the facts of what was being done there. Now let me ask something. Let me ask. If Jamaican grandma bought a land worth 1 million in this same village, neighbor to the family that David Jr. is manipulating, how comes for them, Congress that David Jr. they're buying a land, you know, just equivalent to the size of that land of Jamaican grandma, worth 7,000, 70,000, 70, meaning that they are using other people. They are using innocent people. That is a lot, you know, that is a lot for those people who comes to buy lands here. For those people who goes to Ayamaro's family that they want land. Just know that you are being used. Those people are brokers. They are brokers and they are brokers. They just go talk to the buyer. They agree. The land is supposed to be maybe 200,000 Kenyan shillings. They just come down and tell you it is worth 2 million. So because you've never been in this village, you don't know anyone, you trust the family so much, you see what is happening, you know? Very true. I agree with you, Maki. Very true. You know, I'm surprised. You know, let us reason together. You know, there is something that I'm trying to make, because it is not me speaking. It is not me speaking. It is not me speaking. The people who sold the land to this family, Matiko's family, the one the Virginia has took the wife from, just recent year, the Virginia bought a land 70 by 70, worth 100,000 Kenyan shillings. And the question that I was asking myself, when Aaron Dante and Dim Wango were doing the combination of buying a land, 1 hectare of land, they bought it over 10,000 US dollars. Over 10,000 US dollars, near the same family that this family is grabbing that land from. Just because Aaron Dante was involved, there was a lot of the actors as brokers, they wanted something out of it. But themselves knows how much they took from Aaron Dante in the connection that they were buying that land together with Dim Wango. I don't know if you're getting that point. So my point is, this family should stop using people, innocent people, cheating them that they are helping them to buy land from this village when they know that they are using them to get money. They are using them to get money, which is very, very bad. And we cannot sit down, keep quiet just because people call us haters, just people call us negative reactors, and we keep quiet and just say, oh, things are just well. Now, make that comparison of the Virginia's land of 70,000 Kenyan shillings with Jamaican grandma that bought the land worth 1 million. The same village, the same area, just neighbors. Now tell me, where are we heading to? Is that family trustworthy? That is the question that I'm asking. Maro being included, because Maro was the one whom was there, whom was there trying to say, oh, Jamaican grandma, we are going to buy for you land, everything. And I know, even Jamaican grandma, after she realized that she was conned, after she realized that she gave out money that was not, equal to that land. Maybe she got depressed, she got sick and died. Who knows? Because immediately she left this village, after 1 month, we heard sad news. She passed away. Why? Another thing that I want to say, because as I've said, we cannot just sit down and just give it a damn year that nothing is just that everything is just okay when things are not okay. The thing is that, let me tell you something. Welcome first, Boland. Boland, welcome. Let me tell you something. The bad thing is that when those people comes in this village, they are fed with lies. They are told, don't believe those people what they are saying, because those people are helters. Those people are, they are not good people. Nixon, welcome. Those people, they're haters. They don't want anything to come. They don't want anything good for the other people. And that is why, you see, when these well-wishers come, or when these visitors come to the village, they don't even associate with us. They don't even want to know, what is happening to the village. They just go. That's what they want to do, and they end up crying. Joyce's diary was here. She came out crying that, oh, this and this happened. Now let me ask something in a good way, because we are not here maybe to make things like, oh, we are hating just because. I will always stand with the truth, and the truth will always set us free. That is what I believe. Let us do justice for all. Even if a person is a visitor to this village, when that visitor comes here, let us tell her the truth. Let us tell him the truth. This one is this one. You know, because even people who are watching, they're wondering. They're wondering wherever they are that oh, it is not me asking this question. Even others could be asking this question. That how comes a Jamaican grandma bought the land worth millions of money, but David Jr.'s family is buying land below even 100,000 Kenyan shillings, 70,000, 80,000, you know? How? Ask yourself how? They're acting as brokers. They know what they're getting. But let us put that aside. Now let's come to this other thing that I want to ask. People had been asking that why did David Jr., take a lot of concentration on the lady of a married man to an extent of him taking her out of his marriage without even looking back, without even listening, even listening to the advice of other people in the village. I told you there was something that was cooking, and I want to tell you right now. David Jr. knows what she's doing. Experience, welcome and welcome. David Jr. knows what she's getting. David Jr. knows why she's doing all these things. Now, let me ask you. David Jr. bought a mattress. Not a mattress. David Jr. bought 2 beds for the kids, for the husband and wife. David Jr. went and bought a phone for the wife of this young man, but he never bought a phone for the husband. Ask yourself, I said, why? There is a question mark. We never knew that phone was used for communication with the lady and someone who was donating those things to that family. No one knows. No one knew. Georgia Gunning, welcome and welcome. Checking from work, welcome and welcome. Ellis Queen, welcome and welcome. Yeah, Congress mom was beaten and they broke her hand. And why didn't steal on the house? Why didn't David Jr. take her out? That was the question that I asked. Congrats mom was given black and white. White and black. The arm was broken. Each and every day the videos were circulating, taking her to hospital, taking her to the villa, taking her to the hospital, taking her to the villa. Why did David Jr. not take her mom out of that home? That is the question that we want to ask herself. Does it mean that now they are very innocent, now they are 100%? Who does that? These people go along with the crap corner will get you someday. Now, the question that I want to ask myself, why was David Jr. concentrating so much on this lady and he never wanted to listen to this poor man? And as I said, I don't, Kamal, welcome and welcome. How are you, my brother? I'm doing fine. The question that I want to ask is that why is it that David Jr. was concentrating much on this lady, favoring this lady more than the husband? And as I said, there's no marriage that has no ups and downs. Even Congress mom is being beaten white and black with Congress dad. Even our moms, when we were growing, we saw things happening. Even in our village here, we can be hearing, some screams. And when we go to see what is happening, we find that a man, has given a wife a lot of slaps, and tomorrow they'll be laughing together, But now the question that I want to ask, why was David Jr. concentrating so much? Why was David Jr. concentrating so much on that lady while not listening to that young man? And why did David Jr. buy the phone for that lady and he never bought a phone for that man? And That man said something. He said something that since David Jr. brought that phone to my wife have no time for me. That was the thing that I quoted myself, and I came out and said, that man complains that for sure, me, I love my wife. But why is my wife not giving me attention ever since that phone was brought in with David Jr.? Now, I said this was something cooking. And this what was cooking. We never knew that David Jr. had connected that lady with another man from, I don't know, Switzerland, I don't know from where. You know? He had connected them by the name, I don't know, Martin. Martin. He had connected that lady with Martin. And this Martin is someone who likes watching pornography videos. You know? He just wants pornography videos. You know? So, this Martin is using David Jr. Margold. The wife doesn't know the danger she has been set upon. Very true. Melen, welcome and welcome. Nyaboke, welcome. Maltz Pararen, welcome, welcome. David Cheriot, welcome and welcome. Now, we never knew that this was the business. And I was asking myself, David Jr. has never concentrated on the family matter like that. David Jr. has never been so wise, had never done charity, you know, to anyone in our family here. Melin, thank you so much. I'm your subscriber. Thank you so much. Louise, welcome. Martin, Martin is from Norway. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Martin is from Norway. Thank you so much. It is good that at least you know. Because let not people say that Max One, you are faking stories. Max One, why are you now doing this? Martin is from Norway. So Martin is using David Jr. to make these dirty videos from the village here. Not only from the village here, but when he is traveling maybe to Nairobi, to Kisii, this is the video that he usually make off camera. Because when he's doing the videos, he's coming like, the way he talks like a baby. He talks like a soprano voice. John Ann, Detective Max One, thank you so much. Welcome and welcome. So, I was wondering, why is this man concentrating so much, giving attention to this lady, and he doesn't want to listen to this man? And he went even ahead and said, I will arrest you if you come near to this lady. And I asked myself, and that thing I said even the other video that I did, Margold, thank you so much, welcome. The other video that I did, I said, why did David Jr. Which guts did he have until he went to Ellis Queen? Thank you so much, welcome. He went to an extent threatening this young man that if he attempts or goes close to this lady, is going to arrest him. And I asked myself, these people had been together for years. And this young man even took someone's children to come and raise he accepted this lady with the children. Actually, 2 children. And now they have 4 children. So I was asking myself, how did David Jr. get the guts of doing this? And how can someone threaten, how can someone threaten someone just because he has been sent maybe to donate something to that family? And something that never came to my mind very well is that if that well-wisher was a good person, I never knew it was Martin. Because Martin, shame on you wherever you're watching this video from. Shame on you, shame on you. I never knew that Martin was the one who was donating these things to that family. And I never knew that Martin was the one using David Jr. to do all these dirty videos. David Jr. doing that videos from this village, sending him. And Martin is paying David Jr. in a lot. A lot and a lot. Pamela Modeste, welcome and welcome. You know, I was wondering, how can these things, how are these things happening? You know, because I was like, how? You know? So now we are breaking it, and it is good we are exposing it. Because that lady, I told you that lady, she's an opportunist. She's a gold digger. She loves money than she, you know, someone who understands herself as a, I never saw anything in that lady. The only that I saw is that she can be manipulated, she can be used, actually, and she's going to be used. And she'll be used with David Jr. to do his all dirty things, and David Jr. will be paid. Ramson, he'll be paid a lot because first mission he has accomplished. The first mission that was, wow, no other channel is giving us this information. Very informative in this matter. Thank you so much. Now, the thing that I want to ask is that the first mission David Jr. has accomplished, because where does someone get guts to go and take someone's wife to go and rent for her? And that house that she took that lady, David Jr. knows it very well. He knows it very well, you know? He knows it very well because he knows that place is a good for acting. His dirty nudes is good for acting. He's all dirty nonsense. And after doing that, he'll be now sending it to his rich person that is in Norway. I don't know Norway, you know? A very big shame. And why do some people take advantage of using poor people for their own benefit? Why? I'm asking myself that question repeatedly. Why? Why do people why do people act like that? You know? David Cheriot. Mark Swan comes from Congrats Mom village, so he knows more about the beatings of Congrats Mom by. It's not something to lie. That is something that has been there. Margold. Georgia Gunn. Sometimes something is very strange about what David Jr. is doing. How can a man go to another man's home and remove his wife? That was the question that I was asking myself, Georgia Gunn. I was asking this question repeatedly. If you want to come and advise me, you can advise me. You can come, because my wife, for instance, we've been with her ups and downs. We have children together. You know, even if you are living maybe in a very difficult situation, you cannot just come just because you want maybe to help, you know, to bring me the bed, to bring me the TV, and now you come and you'll be taking my wife away just because you are giving us this support. Who does that? So this was a planned game. It was a planned game. Namaste, welcome. Max One, please. How about in-laws, the village elders? You will see the in-laws, and I've said this, the in-law, the dad, actually, being the in-law, is the one who sold that land, a 70 by 70 plot of land worth, imagine, $1,000, $1,000, and they have only received 12,000 Kenyan shillings. Who does that? Who does that? You know? And when we say people do come here and say, oh, why these people, you know, so biased? Why are they hating? Why are these people doing this? Why are they now like that? What? We shall always be here and we shall say. Let me continue with what I was saying. The man need to go get his wife. Lucia, how can he go to get the wife? And David Jr. had threatened the man that once he see that man near that lady, he will arrest him. He will arrest him. Imagine someone telling you that when I see you near that wife, and that lady said that she was beaten. Let me now ask in a very clear way, because that video was two days ago, when that lady came out and said she was beaten and she was even in the mask. And I thought, for sure she was beaten. And she needed mask to cover her face. Today, she was laughing. No, nothing like, there was nothing like to show that she was beaten. She was just well, nothing like swollen here and there. So it was a game. It was a planned game. It was a planned game. And we are seeing it. Now, I want to ask, which effort? Why is David Jr. using a lot of effort? He was the one looking for the apartment, the place where this lady can stay. For more welcome and welcome. He was the one looking for the place for this lady where she can stay. Imagine. She made an effort. She went back. Imagine. She went back to that home. No, he went back. Let me not use she. This congrats mom English. I don't know even this kind of English. She and he. Imagine, he went back to that home and did unexpected. Imagine someone gifting gifts to the home. The dad was there, the mom was there. They were very happy to see the gift in the home. But because David Jr. is so evil, is someone who does not have conscience, is someone who doesn't use brains, is someone who doesn't even have respect for the elders, he went and took everything. So these all things were being done for the lady, not for the family. Let me ask you something, my family, in a good way. If, for sure, David Jr. had no bad intentions to that family, why is it that all the things that went to that family, he went and took them, all of them. He took all of them. 2 beds, he took it. The utensils that they bought, they took. The TV, they took. So meaning Martin, who wants that lady to be doing that games, to be doing dirty videos, so that Martin could be sent those videos, was the one who was sending. Because me, I thought he was a well-wisher. I thought he was a well-wisher, who has no bad intentions, who saw for sure this family had grabbed that land, and they have left that land, that home. Those people, homeless, without nothing, Now, at least I saw sympathy, and said, let us help this family. I never knew it was someone very evil, a monster, a humanizer, who wants to use this lady. And this lady is someone who does not have brains. He doesn't have brains. Because me, my conscience has never lied to me. My heart has never lied to me. My heart has never lied to me. When I sense something, that this thing is not good, this person is not good, I usually say no. My conscience has told me no. I saw this thing coming, and I said, this lady, she's after money, and she can do anything for money. Because if she can abandon someone who took her in with 2 children, accepted her, because they have been drunkards. The woman had been a drunkard, the man had been a drunkard, the dad-in-law had been a drunkard. That all homestead, they are drunkards, and they have been living happily with that life. Like the video, my family, as we proceed. It is free to like a video as we proceed, my family. Yeah. Imagine one family selling. Hey, I'm not. Man, God. Now, as I was saying, my family, why did David Jr. go back, collect everything that was donated in that family? Actually, he collected everything that was donated to that family and took it to the lady. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. That is a question that we are supposed to ask ourselves. If David Jr. did it unconditionally, if David Jr. wanted to help that family, why did he go back and collect everything that he was told to? It is just common sense. It is just common sense. Now, the business that David Jr. is doing is him recording naked videos, pornography, sending to Martin, plus those whom we don't know. That's the business that he's doing. And he's been paid heavily. He's been paid heavily. And that is why you see each and every time this young man, if you won't find him in the house, you will find him in a laptop. Laptop, and usually tell us that his video is just raw, and he just tell us that he doesn't even edit. He just do a video and just post it. So why is he concentrating so much on camera, not on camera on laptops? So he's trying to DM people. He's trying to DM, sending DMs to those people. That, oh, what do you want me to do? Which video do you want me to do? Which do this? Huh? Patrick, why David Jr. never move out his mother when Congress? That's the question that we are asking ourselves. That is the question. Because it was evident and we saw it. And we asked ourselves, if maybe Congress mom fall down on the floor and hit herself, was it a reason for her to run away from the house to his son's place? Common sense. And this young man is now emphasizing, is now putting a lot of emphasis. He's putting a lot of emphasis, on this mother of this lady, that this man, because I told you, these people loved each other. But David Jr., because he has got his hidden agenda, he has got his hidden evil deeds, because he wants to benefit. He wants to benefit. And he told this lady, he's warning a lady, he's warning the husband. He told this lady that when I see you with that man, I'm going to take everything that I've done for you. And even, you remember when he took the gas to the lady, he said, I can even refer to David Jr. as a she because she's a she. He said, when I'll be coming, I'll be bringing you a lot of, shopping. And today, he bought maize. He went to the supermarket and bought a lot of things for that lady. I don't know if Martin was the one who sent those old money so that at least they could go and purchase what they purchased, because that is what we know, and that is what is happening. First, David Jr., you are a big disappointment. You are a very big disappointment, and I want to tell you that karma is real, and I want to tell you that you are supposed to be arrested. First, finish the money for the plot of land. Finish, because 12,000 cannot buy land in our village here. Cannot buy land. And you should tell people, just because of the YouTube, now the price of the land is very high. Why is the price of land not high to you? Why is the price of land not high to you? Why is it high for the other international visitors who comes to the village? Not you. Greediness, selfishness, taking advantage of other people, opportunists. Shame on you. It's a very big, it's a very big shame. You know, it's a very big shame. So, David Jr., we are asking you, and I'm sending this message to you. I'm sending this message to you. The stupidness that you've done. First, the mistake, you've not completed paying that land. Second, you've took another man's wife out illegally. Fourth, you've come and you found a place where now you can keep this lady and do all the things that you want for yourself. You know? Fifth, you are now doing a lot of dirty things with the ladies. And that I usually ask myself, why is it that you, David Jr., we have never seen you with men. We have never seen you with men recording videos, doing videos here and there, at least, gender balancing. We only see you with ladies. Today is this one, tomorrow is this one, tomorrow part one is the other one, and So these are the games, huh? These are the games you are trying to play. These are the games that you are trying to play, right? Yeah? These are the games that you are trying to play. Shame on you. Pamela Modeste. So Max 1, you all need to take these things to the village elders. We want to see action, not only talking. It will prove nothing at end. You know me usually say, what I say today, there's something that is going to be done. When I came out and said David Jr. should stop using that family, even no one had noticed it. I noticed it. I noticed it very early. Even no one had noticed it. Because I saw. My instinct told me no. That thing is wrong. And I said, let us condemn this. But other people just went and they were just looking into, oh, that man beat the wife. That man beat the wife. That man never beat that wife. That wife is so rude. First, that lady is so rude. So rude. Second, that lady, she has no respect. Because even his dad-in-law, the father-in-law of that lady, loved her so much. That man loved that lady so much. But that lady, just because she's an opportunist, she can do everything. And she knows what is happening. And she knows what is happening because she has accepted everything because she knows she'll be enjoying at the same time. She'll be enjoying at the same time. At the same time, she'll be receiving small things. Because that is the truth. Maybe she's used to those things. That is why she accepted. Because if she was upright, she could have said, no, this is my family. Even if we quarrel, even if we fight, if you want to help us, help us. Because this husband of mine, I've been with her. I've been with him. We've lived through ups and downs. We've helped each other here and there. He took me in with children. He has been there for me. So let me not, I should not leave him. Like the video, my family. Like the video. 72 people watching, but we only have 18 likes. Surely. Like the video as we proceed. Lois, you are right, Max 1 from Kenya. Yes, thank you so much. Joanne, the wife can play a big part in controlling this situation with David Jr. and the head. Well, true. I say this. I say that lady could be the one, saying, no, this one, I don't want this. I need this, I want that. In a polite way. But you see what is happening? And the reason as to why I'm saying that even congrats dad and congrats mom should be the victim into this is that while they watching all this nonsense happening, and they can't even say anything. Yeah? To an extent, maybe they're taking advantage, of this family. And this family maybe is quiet because they know they're poor. They're poor, they have no money. The family of the Juniors have money. They can do anything for. Why is Congress dad not advising his son on this matter? Why is he quiet? Why is Congress mom quiet? And they are pastors. And we respect them. We respect them. Why are they not doing anything on this matter? To an extent, David Jr. is going to take another man's wife from his house. From his house. No. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Employment, welcome. The mother-in-law was saying in the dialect for the wife to tell people how she is always being violent to Matiko, as a matter of fact. And I said, this lady is so rude, and she can do anything for money. She can do anything for money. So the time that she needed, the time when all these help was not there, she was there. She was in that family. She was calling that family her home. She was calling that the in-laws his parents. He was calling Matiko my husband. But now because David Jr. came in, because he was sent with Martin, so that they can accomplish their mission of acting pornography, videos. Now you see, brainwashed, she cannot even think. She's now, saying, oh, it is now better here than even there. Who does that? Thank you so much for the like. Thank you so much for the like. They must say, money messes some. Yes, they must say, take action. I'm telling you, a lot of things is going to change. A lot of things is going to change. A lot of things is going to change. Things are not just business as normal. Things should not be business as normal. First, they need to complete the money they bought the land. Second, we shall not be digging the roots of why this young boy put a lot of emphasis until taking this lady out of the home. Which guts did he have? Which intention? Which intention? The question that I want to ask David Jr., where is Castor? Where is Castor? Where is baby police? Where is the other lady? Where is the other lady? When you count them, they reach even 20. Meaning that you are not perfect. Meaning that you do quarrel. Meaning that your relationship is up and down. That is why you cannot maintain even a lady. Even for 2 years, for 1 year. Meaning that you are not perfect. So why are you going to perfect? Why are you trying to be perfect to other people's marriages? Nonsense. Idiot, cocoon. Maybe you are taking advantage to him because he doesn't have a brother. Maybe his father is a drunkard. He doesn't have anyone to kneel on, to cry on. Because that man is depressed. You took 2 beds. You left him with no bed. You took the mattress. You left him with no mattress. You took the TV. You left him with no TV. You took the children. And those children, they were calling him dad, even if he was a drunkard. Now, are they going to call David Jr. dad? That is the question that I'm asking. Namaste. Employment, some human needs to stop the... Actually, that is Daisy. That is supposed to be called Daisy Jr. Daisy. So bad. Like the video, my family, actually hit that like button, you know. And because that is how we support each other, we go, you know. So, my family, if you feel like what the Vijuni is doing is right, then, but to me, 100% sure from my heart, I'm seeing I'm not seeing it in a good way. I'm not seeing it in a good way. Nyaboke doesn't mean that Matiko didn't have anything in the house before the Vijunior came into their life. Actually, you know, if you are very keen, you saw a small bed outside there, and that bed had been broken. So, and the baby had no, you know, bed. So they went and bought two beds. Nyaboke. They bought two beds for the kids and for the husband and wife. And the chairs, you remember the chairs? They had no chairs, actually. They had no chairs. So this subscriber, Martin, the pornographer, I don't know the pornographer what, sent money for Daisy to go and buy, you know, the chair. And even those chairs are, let me tell you, those chairs, that chairs of 10,000, because they're not even expensive. They're 10,000 because the junior had to take a lot of money out of it. You know, take a lot of money out of it. We know. Eh? So now they went and took the chairs. They left the man with no chairs. They took the bed. They left the man with no bed. They took this. No. And how can a person buy? The question that I want to ask myself, why can a person buy a television? How can a person buy a television when there's no electricity, when there's no solar panels? Why can a person buy a phone for the wife and not buy for the husband? I think if you want to gift a phone to those people who doesn't have phones, you start with the husband. For instance, if you see you want to support Max One and the wife, and maybe with a phone, you support me first with the phone, you know, as the head of the family. Then you support my family, my wife, you know. Not that you just bring a phone to my wife. That is nonsense. Actual nonsense. They must, if they were in village, they were, he is better off without her. He can rebuild his life. Actually, I think Matiko should not go to take that lady back because she has showed her colors. She has showed her colors that she's not someone who can pay good to those who pay good to her. Because Matiko and the family, the mom-in-law, the dad-in-law, Matiko himself as the husband, took her in without asking questions. But for her, she has left them in tears without even, you know, looking back and saying, for sure, this family had been there for me. You know? Very bad. Very, very bad. And you can see even the way she talks, you can see. Eh? Because me, when I see someone, I just see her through until inside the scan. You can see when she's talking, there's something, you know, hidden things in her. Hidden things. She's ready to do dirty things. She's ready to do dirty things. Her mind is full of dirty things. You know? Nonsense. Joanne, I would never take gifts from another man as a married woman. For sure, sometimes. You know, gifting someone something is not bad, but you gift it in a good way. If they saw these people had no chairs and they went and bought chairs for them, very good, 100%. Good. If they saw these people had no beds and they went and made bed for them, good. If they saw that these people, they need at least something to entertain themselves, like a television, they went and bought a television. Nice. But if these all things came there just because of that lady, and remember, those things came when they never even had quarrels. When that lady was in cell, she had been arrested with the illegal liquor. Huh? Now, when she came back, those things were there. Those things were there. But now, I was surprised, David Jr. taking all those things to that lady, meaning that it was a game plan. The game had been planned. You know, the game had been planned. Huh? Actually, radical solution and radical and action is supposed to be taken in a very quick way so that we go to the bottom of this matter. We stop this nonsense that is happening in this village, you know, and it will be a very good thing, actually. So actually, I want to say that it had been Autos 718. Thank you so much for coming, but you're a little bit late. But you will watch it, and yeah. Actually, I want to say that it is a very big disappointment if children cannot be sat down with their parents and get advised and be told this one is bad, this one is not good. David Jude is not a married man. How can he go to intrude in people's marriage, and even is not a married man? And their parents are just there watching. They are comfortable watching what is happening. It's a very big shame and a very big disappointment. It's a shame, and I'm saying it is a shame. Namaste. Hope this crazy stunt ends. Kids are involved. Ain't funny. Mr. Ayamarwa, please beg your kid brother, Davy too. Please stop this, please. Ayamaru is the founder of these all shenanigans. Ayamaru is the founder of these all games. If there is dirty clips, is there. Dirty videos, is doing them. The masterclass of everything, masterclass of dirty things, like the video My Family as we end up. The masterclass of dirty things is just there. Everything he knows. Huh? You know? Congress mom was supporting Davy, but he never showed us how his sister Winnie is living in his husband's home. Very true. You see the speck in my eye, but you don't see the speck in your own eye. Very bad. They are seeing the specks on other people. They are seeing the mistakes in other people's marriages, but they don't correct their own marriage mistakes. Who does that? They need to be arrested. They need to be arrested. I'm telling you. Because taking advantage of the vulnerable people, of the poor people, just because they are drunkards, no. That one, we cannot just give it a blunt eye. We need to get out and say, and set our village free. Actually, thank you so much for watching, my family. I think it had been a good interaction, good conversation we've shared. Thank you so much for all that have joined, and thank you so much for all those who will be joining. I want to say that continue liking the video, and let us, put this awareness, let us put awareness to these silly characters, to these opportunists, to these people who are taking advantage by taking the properties of the poor in this village, and even not only in this village, but to the entire world. If you know, please send an alarm, so that at least we end this, Marigold, Max, you guys need to take together and connect your... Yeah, actually, these things are going to be tabled down, because this YouTube is a good thing. YouTube is a good platform where we interact, where we share, where we put awareness, where at least, we entertain, we inspire, but let people not use it in a very bad way. It is not good. So thank you very much for all those who joined Auto. Actually, go back and you will understand. Go back and you will, because you came in when we were finishing. Go back and rewatch. Well done, Max. Well done. Everyone. This family has to be stopped. Actually, it has to be stopped. And thanks to the reactors, who saw that it is good to come out and spread this news, who saw that it is good to stand with the truth. And thanks for those who have opened their eyes and they are saying for sure, we are not negative people. We are there at least to bring the difference, to what is happening. So thank you very much. I respect you so much. I love you so much. I don't take you for granted, my family. See you in the next that is coming. Let's put hands together to say no to evilness, to say no to blackmail, to say no to intimidations, to say no to those people who are using other people just because they think they're poor. Thank you. Let's see each other, and I love you so much.